Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a brand new Skylanders Trap Team Sabotage here on the channel. Now enough of all my gestures, I'm going to bring to the side of me the Flameslinger over here for the sheer reason that if you look he has a green base. Now back before Skylander Swap Force, if you were to place the green base Skylander, and of course Sparks ventured, and there's a certain mechanic that you could not take advantage of. That's right, before Swap Force, for those of you who don't know, there was no ability to jump when playing as a Skylander, and that's what today's Sabotage is themed around, because Krypt Krusher has gotten creative and has challenged me to beat 10 waves of the Kaos Doom challenge without jumping a single time. Now that might seem easy at first, but let's not forget how often I need to jump in order to avoid enemy attacks. All of those enemy attacks I'm going to be taking to the face, and on Nightmare mode even, taking that damage to the face. It's hard to limit down, dare I say, especially characters like Flameslinger who aren't particularly huge in the health departments. So I'm going to place my green base Flameslinger on the portal right now. And one additional thing is that jumping is a habit of mine. That's the main Sabotage of the series. I've got to break that habit because if I jump once by accident, I must kill off the Skylander. They must be sacrificed as a punishment for failing the Sabotage. So let's not do that. Let's not jump by accident. Let's keep my hands well away from the jump button. Anyway, what's cool is right here we have a Traptanium and a water tower. So we're going to swap out for Flameslinger's little bow and arrowed friend Snapshot. Now this guy's in for thumbnail for the sheer reason that his soldier ability is basically useless, because in order to activate it you need to be able to jump, and since we're not jumping today, it's going to take away from a lot of his depth and efficiency in combat. So in other words, without jumping attacks, things are also going to become a whole lot harder. Like I could, for example, bring in Star Strike, and the fact that her moves flow together even when she jumps is what makes her gameplay so good and efficient. So being unable to do that it would be unnatural and so much harder. Luckily for Snapshot over here though, he don't need that soldier ability. That's what he got for holding up the square button for. But yeah, it's not like last time where I couldn't use for attacks that weren't tertiary based. As you can see, I'm using my primary. I can use my secondary over here as I slowly walk towards these enemies, and then I can even use that tertiary type, which was limiting ourselves to the last time only. Unfortunately though, Snapshot's tertiary ability is not very good, hence why we didn't use him the last time. Luckily though, who needs good tertiary ability when you have this kind of overpoweredness, right? Anyway, just like I did the last time, I might accidentally do something like a jump. If I do a jump where there isn't any combat and, it doesn't kind of like affect the outcome of the Sabotage, we probably won't count it. I'll probably be a little bit lenient on that like I was the last time when I accidentally used Boomjet's secondary ability. But outside of that, if I use it in combat, that will be an instant sacrifice, again, for failure of the Sabotage objective, once again brought about by Krypt Krusher. Very creative Sabotage, and I much appreciate for title opportunities this presents me with.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Boom! Oh, that wasn't boom enough apparently. Oh, but that second thing was, and that completes the 21st wave. Several more to go. But hey, level 2 towers, we will take it because level 2 towers are awesome. Even more so than level 1 towers, and that's really saying something because level 1 towers in of themselves are pretty awesome. And what's also awesome is that we got through that without the Mystery Box of Doom having been broken, and we got through without taking a single point of damage. Has Krypt Krusher failed with his Sabotage? Never mind. It might not be Krypt Krusher's Sabotage, but it is the Sabotage all the same. And Chaos is bringing in the bats, which are a bloody pain because I need to slowly walk up to the towers and destroy them. And because I'm walking, and walking is nowhere near as fast as jumping, or at least it doesn't feel like that, and that's going to be a massive hindrance to my maneuverability, which I need to take down those bats. So in other words, the combination of Chaos's own Sabotage and Krypt Krusher's is truly a Sabotage in the finest definition of the word. Unlike what Bumble Blast recommended when I should play as Bumble Blast, because playing as Bumble Blast is the complete opposite of Sabotage. Oh no, Mystery Box of Doom has been destroyed. Luckily though, because this particular Sabotage doesn't lock out any characters, I could hypothetically play as Bumble Blast if I felt like it, I just don't. Anyway, attacks like that are so much more easier to dodge when you can jump, but unfortunately I can't jump. Like that one there. You know, normally, when a Grave Clobber's coming for you with that pounding ability, all you need to do is jump over it at the most opportune time, and because it's only the ground that's being shot from the ground that damages you, so long as you're not part of that ground that is in the damage pool, then you'll be fine. But since now the only option I have to do is run away, it's a whole lot more difficult, which is why ranged characters like Snapshot are of high importance right now. Okay, you guys have just got to go. Oh boy, watch out. Somehow we missed those, we'll take it. Yes, we got it, boys. But this guy, on the other hand, you know, he's not giving up so easily. Not that the other guy gave up easily. Whew, okay, we're halfway done and we have 600 health remaining, which to be honest is 600 health better than I was expecting we'd be doing. So we'll take it. Okay, boom. Boom! I love that area damage. Oh, but unfortunately it wasn't quite enough to knock down all of them. Which would have been convenient because then, you know, that guy who was knocked down wouldn't have hit me if he was knocked down, that is. Oh no, that's exactly what we need, to be cornered by an I-5, a freaking bat trap, and these pirate dudes that are clearly modelled after the Food Fight. I mean, you can tell with their hairdos that it's remotely or somewhat based on off of Food Fight's spikes, I guess you could call them. Myconoid will know better than most, considering he has like 25 versions of the character. Okay, these guys have just got to go, simply put. And, you know, it might be simply put, but it's easy said and done is what it is. Oh boy, watch out, watch out! Luckily that's what we've got armor coming in clutch for. Okay, if we can survive this wave, then we can swap Snapshot out and get another character in here, because I really don't want to lose Snapshot so early into the Sabotage series, especially given how much fan favourite the character is.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
He's still not dead yet, that's awfully rude. Luckily he's going to hit me once and then just kind of like give up and hit me, apparently. Okay, let's be charging some boom bullseyes, as Snapshot put it. 200 damage, now that, my friends, is a lot of damage. Okay, we have air and magic. So for magic, we're going to place onto the portal another version of Double Trouble. For best version, look out for a video about that coming out tomorrow. So 24 hours after this video goes live, I'll be making a video about the very character you see on screen to tie back and kind of self-promote that video much. But regardless, we're not going to be remaining as him for long, because instead now we're going to be swapping out for an air Skylander. That air Skylander of which is going to be Swarm. My apologies about that cut right there. Turns out I forgot to put him on my little bed of Skylanders I have to my left, so I quickly went up, picked him off my shelf, and as you saw, I admired the character before, placed him on the portal where he can become one of our more manoeuvrable characters in order to easily avoid taking damage. You know, this guy doesn't need jumping when instead he has the speed and the agility. Because look, I can go in one direction and then another with absolute ease. And all of this can be activated without jumping. This is just simply a push of the circle button. Okay, these guys have got to go. Whoa! What was that camera angle swap there, game? Oh, well, there goes the air tower. That was quick. Yes, I could see that, Leon. Thank you for nothing, you useless wizard. Oh no, oh no, oh boy, that was what we'd call not good. So, Flameslinger is a green-based Skylander that comes in a particular triple pack featuring Drobot. We're not going to use Drobot, but we are going to use his melee equivalent, Wallop. Because this guy is the melee equivalent of Drobot, as you simply hold the square button and win. Just watch what absolute annihilation he's about to put these enemies through. I mean, look at that. I was able to defeat all of those enemies around the Mystery Box of Doom without even hitting a single button. They're just that intimidated about Wallop over here. Anyway, this guy, he's dead. We got some food, and Wallop 2 is also dead. I instantly take back every compliment I ever gave this character because, as you can tell, this officially confirms that he is hot garbage. I am joking, of course. Had I been able to A, see for lasers on the ground coming towards me, and B, have the jump ability in order to actually get over them, then perhaps I wouldn't have took damage. Because that's the thing, even if I saw them, I wouldn't be able to jump over them with the fact that that's part of the sabotage, not being able to jump. So Krypt Krusher was right, this does hinder the game, the combat in the game even, a whole lot, because now we can't use our jumping attacks to really have our movesets flow together. I need to be consciously thinking about it, which can be rather distracting, and on top of that, it's just harder to dodge enemy attacks, simply put. This was a very effective and well-done sabotage, though I hate it because now it means I've lost melee Drobot, and that sucks. So it's time for another Trapmaster, I guess, a legendary bushwhack. I mean, I suppose I could have brought in Krypt King for revenge, but I don't want to lose Krypt King because he's too overpowered. You know, him and Bumble Blast, they're just too good, man. Now that was also not a jump, that was simply a combo. Okay, we got to watch out for that. Somehow we managed to get around it, we'll take it. Hey, get over here, let me stun you, you piece of crap. If you're stunned, you can't hit me, and I'd appreciate that, you not being able to hit me. The wave is complete, and the great thing about Legendary Bushwhack right here is the particular path he's down. He can heal. Just like that, and now we're fully healed, we're going to waste no time getting straight into the next wave. That light tower can be not dealt with. There's a fine way of putting it. Anyway, once again, I can press this triangle button, and that was not a jump. He does jump as part of the attacking animation, but that doesn't mean it's part of a jump mechanic. I did not press the X button in order to initiate that attack. Now, Bushwhack, similarly to Snapshot, as a soul gem, completely orientated around his jumping ability, so that is once again something that we're not going to be able to take advantage of. Oh, all of these useless soul gem abilities, man, it breaks my heart to see It also breaks my heart to see the Mystery Box of Doom has now been unleashed. Oh no! I could really be doing with some projectiles now. Ouch! Yeah, I think Bushwhack is as good as dead. Told you so. What we need now is someone with speed and projectiles, so I suppose we'll loop back to the very character we started this episode with. Flame Slinger! Yes, here we go, alright. So it's official, I have been sabotaged, especially by the game's lack of invincibility frames. That's not helping anyone. Yeah, get him, Magic Tower, get him! No, 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 don't you dare, you wouldn't dare. He would dare, that was so rude. Okay, this guy's got to go. Sweet, we got him. Yeah, that's it, run right into my wall of fire thingy. It's not really a wall now that I think about it. Oh, but he's dead, and we will take it. That means Flame Slinger can heal up with ease after this, but so far it would seem as though the best character for this challenge is Snapshot, or just any other melee, not melee, projectile characters for that matter, because all of our melee characters in juxtaposition tend to die pretty quickly. Okay, here we are. Oh boy, watch out for the lollipop. Oh, we'll take that food, thank you very much here, game. Much appreciated. Cool, that guy's dead. I was going to draw a circle, but in the end, I didn't even need it. Over these guys, however, I will happily draw a circle. Boom! We love to see it, those circles right there. And my skill at drawing upon said circles. Oh man, that's so much damage. Oh, we've got chucked to the I-5s now. Getting hit by those would not be ideal. So much about not getting hit by those. Okay, take out the frickin' bats. Not the bats, anything but the bats. For those of you who don't know, that was a Nicolas Cage reference too. Not the bees! Anything but the bees! Which I'm saying because no doubt using the clip will be impossible, because either I won't be able to download it in high quality, or it will be copyrighted. Either way, it will be tough to edit all the same. So if I can't do that, you at least had my, you know, recreation of the scene to look forward to. Oh boy, they hit me some more. I should probably focus less on looking straight into the camera and staring into your souls and more so on the combat in this game. which again feels really empty without jumping. You know, it feels unnatural, feels strange to be playing Trap Team without jumping. Of course, in Spyro's Adventure and Giants, it's for Norm, which is why for Flameslinger right here, I'm very used to his gameplay not involving a jump. But still, in Trap Team in particular, it's just a very odd experience. Like, not being able to use the jump and attack for Trap Masters, their whole gameplay sometimes orientated around that. Okay, boom, those guys are out of here. We love to see it. We also love to see that the wave haven't been completed. Okay, boom, and because Nightmare did so well last time, we're gonna bring her in again as my head gets chopped off from the framing, apparently.
Nowhere to hide.
Aye, that's what they have. They have nowhere to hide, indeed. Okay, here we are. 6 waves remaining. Yeah, take that. Okay, what worked out so well last time was mashing my tertiary attack button, so maybe I should just do that some more. How dare you hit my towers? That's just rude. Oh, I accidentally jumped. Yep, you can say bye-bye to Nightmare. Not being able to jump in and of itself is a nightmare. This is Nightmareception, I'm telling you. Anyway, my enemies are not being very good at allowing Nightmare to be sacrificed over here. I've literally leaving myself open, and this is one time where they don't take advantage of it. But yes, that is what happens when I jump, even by pure accident, because that, my friends, was habit I could not seem to get over. And now Nightmare is dead because of it, which really sucks. So instead, let's swap out for a Dino Ring. To which recently, Earthen Avenger painted a very professional, very crisp, very clean looking dark iteration of a character, and boy, it looked incredibly cool. I'm so jealous that I don't have one. I've got to be honest with you guys right here. I am the Computron right about now. Apparently that didn't count as a hit. We will take it. Thank God for just how overpowered Dynarang is. Oh boy, how have I not been hit yet? That was a good question. Aloy to question, dare I say. I've still not been hit yet. Oh, never mind. One hit is all it took. If only I could jump. I'm so sorry, Earthen Avenger. I have not done your boy proud. Hopefully those 2 of you out there who are Prison Break fans, I'm about to do a lot more proud than the Dynarang fans. And yes, I would include myself. I am one of the 2 people in the universe who likes Prison Break. Mainly because with him, you can do that. There it is. Yeah, it's awkward because for that you've got to press the square and the circle, which is particularly difficult, but luckily I can just press the R1 bumper instead of the circle, so hold the square and press the R1. That's so much more of an easy way of doing things. So it's time to reflect the beam after all the beam is supreme and absolutely start obliterating some enemies, because this guy is dumb, stupid, broken. Just you wait and see. And him being slow isn't even that much of a hindrance, because when I can't jump, all of the characters are slow. Oh, look at that. It's so broken. Those guys are dead already. Boom. I love it. I love it so much. No, not my fire tower. Anything but my fire tower. Oh, this is so stupid broken. I love it. Look, he's dead. His friend's about to be. Boom. I mean, even for Crystal Summon, if you can space it perfectly, is going to deal stupid damage. There's just everything about this character is good. End of story, that's how it works. Besides the lack of speed, I guess. But besides that... Oh, I think Mission Box of Doom is about as good as done before. Okay, luckily I have the double crystalline explosion, so when I do it, it's not just that first set of crystals that's launched out. Much better for knockback like that. You know, I can adjust my enemies so that I have the perfect space and away for my rain of crystals, mind you. Oh, run! Prison Break, run! Run, Prison Break, run! Okay, luckily that's what we have this to spam for. Why is that as broken as it is? Like, seriously, man. Just as you thought the beams weren't dumbstupid broken, then you come in and just start spamming this. Oh shit, I jumped. I got a little bit carried away there, but still, it was stupid. For those few frames that for Grave Club could do literally nothing, it was so stupid, and I loved it. But unfortunately now I need to swap out for another character who's not dead, that being Deja Vu, perhaps. That's fine, we don't care much for nicknames.
Did that just happen?
If I die again, then I'm going to be feeling a sense of deja vu. Or if I jump again by accident, I'm also going to be feeling a sense of deja vu. Okay, there's that cut all said and done with. There is a life tower over here, so let us switch out for Stealth Elf. For a similar reason to Flameslinger, because she is very speedy and manoeuvrable. Unfortunately though, she has no projectile attacks, but I think for Stealth Elf, given how broken she is, she should be fine. Keyword here should, don't mean she will be. After all, this is me we're talking about here, and I'm notorious for my lack of skill in Skylanders. It's even worse when I can't fucking jump. Okay, here we are, 4 final waves and lots more deaths to go. That's a guarantee, that is. If you came here looking for deaths of Skylanders, you are gonna find it. Ow! Yeah, I think getting hit by the grenade right there was not a good start. Now you guys leave my life tower alone. And better yet, leave Stealth Elf alive long enough so she can just auto-heal. That would be convenient. Okay, here we are. Yeah, I even have below my face, or maybe in the top right, we'll see in the edit where it looks best for the UI, a accidental jump counter. You know, that will signify the number of sacrifices I've had to make by just being unable to break habit, I guess. Oh boy. That is why having Stealth Elf's acrobatics ability is helpful. Okay, here we are. Stay still so I can kill you already. Thank you. Okay, there we are. We're going to narrowly avoid that. Sweet. Wow, Stealth Elf worked out really good. Much better than I was expecting. Ooh. Let's go back to Royal Double Trouble then, because magic seems to have appeared once more. And behind me you can see a little tiny bit of my chair right there. Anyway, I'm hoping the green screen effect worked better than the usual. Or the same as usual, I'll take it either way. So let us be starting the next wave. Yep, wave start, alright. Okay, here we are. Split beams for the win and plenty of doubles to go around. Oh man, I love how broken Double Trouble can be. Like seriously, I'm looking onto you guys. I'm dealing a shit ton of damage. You guys ain't doing nothing given the distance between us right now. There's just no combating this. He's too good. I'm defeating enemies quickly, and because of that I'm also creating doubles quickly, which is defeating even more enemies quickly. It's just a chain of absolute overpoweredness. Oh boy, I should probably not get hit though. That would probably be a good plan, no doubt, no doubt. Saying it twice just but this is the very thing I'm repeating, you see. Okay, there we are. Hey, you stay away. Don't you be pounding your fists at me, young man. Or whatever you are. I only have 3 more waves of this. You are not about to bullshit your way out of Double Trouble death. That's the last thing we want. A bullshit Double Trouble death, that is. Okay, here we are. Oh no, we gotta run, boys. Oh boy, there goes Mr. Kaos Doom again, probably. Anyway, luckily this is what I can just spam doubles for. Spam doubles, keep my distance, you know, the usual playstyle of this guy. Okay, here we are, keeping our distance, bringing in some more doubles, getting hit like that, so that's very inconvenient. Okay, can you give me some food, please? One of you? That would be very nice. Oh, no, that's not so nice, though. It is nice to get killed off a Pinata, however. I do much appreciate that as a bare minimum. Okay, here we are. Now all I gotta do is not get hit, which is very easy, because I can just have a lock-on beam and then continue circling around him. Look, by the time he starts his animation, I'm already halfway around, so he can't attack me. There's no combating this. I feel sorry for the enemy right now. Almost. Anyway. And there's the 28th wave have been dealt with. Only 2 more to go. And now there's double air towers, but Swarm is dead, so I can't be asked to go to my shelf and pick up another air scanner. But I also don't want to risk losing Royal Double Trouble, so instead, we're just going to go with Slobbertooth. Walmart Bash, in other words.
Clobber and slobber.
Wait a minute. This guy is completely melee orientated. What was I thinking? Also, voice crack for dramatic effect. Not dramatic effect, comedic effect. I hope said comedic effect really landed for you guys, because voice cracks are just funny, okay? That's how it works. It's like farts. Farts are just funny. Okay, here we are. Let's take out some fools then. Luckily, this guy does have really good knockback, so that should be an absolute saving grace. No doubt, no doubt. Once again, repetition for effect. Anyway, you guys have got to go. Or not, you know, I guess it is a free country and you can do whatever the fuck you want. Oh no. Already I can tell that mistakes were made. Picking this character is definitely going to be one of them. Ouch. I'm stunned and they didn't capitalize on it. This isn't like the whole overpowered Smash Duos thing. You know, if this was Super Smash Brothers and they were like a doubles team, I guaranteed I would have been punished like 6 times because of that. You know, that's what's stupid about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate doubles. You can just stun your enemy and then another person can come in with a really strong attack like a Warlock Punch or something. That's what makes doubles so stupid broken when you do doubles combos, mind you. Anyway, speaking of things that are broken, this guy is about to be when I rip his head right off the rest of his body for being so useless. So looks like we need to go back to projectile characters like your girl Blizzard Chill over here, who once again is highly underrated, mostly because the Saboteur of the Hour, Krypt Krusher, doesn't like the character very much, and sometimes people alter their opinions of Skylanders to kind of follow popular trends. So basically they just hate on Chill because Krypt Krusher hates her, which is so unfair and uncalled for. Like, Krypt not liking her, that's fair enough, but that doesn't mean everybody else has to dislike her, because I'm a huge fan of the character. I mean, seriously, look at this meleeness, right, not meleeness, projectileness right here. Very useful for this particular Sabotage. When I speak, then I die. Let's swap out for Chill's better half this episode. And by better half, I mean the better of the 2 water Skylanders. Snapshot. Yeah, you better be taking a snapshot of my face right now, because this is the face of a broken down man. I'm just so upset. Chill's death was so emotional. As though getting over it. This is what depression looks like. Also, I really needed the snapshot pun, so there. Wasn't going to pass up that opportunity. Anyway, speaking of opportunity, I'm getting loads of opportunities for critical hits right now, and we love to see it, boys. And girls, of course. We aren't exclusionists here, which I'm pretty sure isn't a word. But wait, it is now, because I said so. Oh boy, I'm getting hit by bats from all fronts. That's not convenient. Okay, watch out. Tidal wave it. Yeah. High toid indeed. With my great replication of Snapshot's accent right now. Oh boy, run Snapshot, run. How am I not dead? Even though I am very glad that I am not. Again, with that hitbox right there. Like, normally Trap Team loves screwing you over, but this time it's actually being quite generous with hitboxes, it feels like. You know, a very big anomaly, that. A rare occasion where an enemy on the other side of the stage doing an attack somehow doesn't hit me. Now that one I had coming. Once again, it's because I spoke, and as we all know, when I speak, then I die. So let's be bringing out the good old Wildfire, because his melee attacks are going to absolutely ravage these guys. And so much about not losing Snapshot early into the Sabotage, eh? Hey, that was rude. You know what? Hit me all you like. I'm going to still ravage you. Yeah, told you so. That's what we're talking about, baby. And the wave has been completed. Okay, life is picked up again. So you know what? Because Stealth Off by some miracle works out so much the first time, let's go back to her and do it all over again.
Silent but deadly.
Silent but deadly, alright indeed. I mean, we could also just stay here and let her heal, but I am not one for patience. Patience might be a virtue, but it is not one of mine. And I think so far I managed to get through the entire sabotage with only 2 accidental jumps, so I think I've done a great job breaking habit, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Would have been even better had I not jumped those 2 times, but unfortunately, you know, those were, in the words of Mighty Thanos, inevitable.
I am inevitable.
Boom, and the Mission Box of Doom has been unleashed. Okay, wish me luck for this final wave. I'm probably going to need it. Probably, anyway. Get out of there! Woo! Oh boy. I might get out of the way for Grave Clobber, but the Painyadas on the other hand I'm not having so much luck with. Luckily though, the Painyadas are going to block for Grave Clobber, so it's not going to be very effective at hitting me. Oh boy, we gotta move. Gotta move big time right now. Once again, for Painyadas just being such blockers of the Grave Clobber's attacks right now, I actually quite appreciate it. Boom! Stealth Bolts overpowered, that's coming in clutch. As always, why do I even bother? Speaking at this point, it's clearly not worth it. And yet I proceed to go on ahead and do it anyway. Well, because this is the final wave, you know what else it's time for? The final countdown. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I couldn't help myself with that one. Yes, you're the bomb, alright, buddy. Now let's finish off some fools. Oh wow, it was that close, I tell you. Where was my minion going there, might I ask? Come on, let's not lose Countdown. Countdown is too likeable. Yes, I can see that game. Thanks, I guess. Not really. That was a little thing called sarcasm. Man, this is a shit ton of enemies. I really wish we had a rated R version of Skylanders, like in the arena, when the announcer guy will just come out and say, now that's a lot of enemies. I wish he'd just say, now that's a shit ton of enemies right there, because that would be a lot more truthful. Because that is a shit ton of enemies right there. And it's a shame we don't have the announcer guy from the arenas to kind of solidify that fact, officially, mind you. Because it's not official until the announcer guy comes in and talks about it. Oh! Thank you, stupid Countdown hitboxes! Woo! Oh, we love stupid Countdown hitboxes. His bob head was nowhere near him, and yet it counted by some miracle. Okay, that time it didn't count, and that's a shocker, because you think it would have after, you know, the hitbox that defeated the boss right there. Yeah, we got this. I am really glad that there is no like platforming involved in these arenas because they are flat and make this sabotage just a lot more doable. So if this is where I ran out of storage space on my phone, which is currently recording my face cam, so naturally I'm here in post to conclude this here episode. As you can tell, we did beat the final wave right there, Countdown clutching out in the end, and as I was saying, it sure is convenient if the terrain is flat. Otherwise, we'd be stuck from things like ledges where we would need to usually jump, and that would definitely risk getting hit by enemies a whole lot more, so it's definitely very fortunate for design and for layout of the terrain. But now, with that being said and done, this sabotage is coming to an end. But before that happens, I first want to thank all my Blazing Knights and Scorpion Dragons whose support allow me to continue pumping out quality videos like this one. Without them, this all wouldn't be possible. Therefore, I genuinely appreciate every last one of you from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoyed this video, I have others you can watch by clicking on screen now, and you can even subscribe by pressing the button on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one, but until that moment arises, peace!